Welcome, friends. Are you ready to conquer your deepest fears? Overcoming fear and anxiety in Stoicism, it's a challenge. This video will equip you with ancient Stoic strategies to turn your fears into stepping stones. But before we begin, I would like to ask you to like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment if you find this video interesting. Practice number 1, awareness. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This begins with awareness of our internal narratives and responses to external events. Awareness in Stoicism involves observing our thoughts and emotions objectively. When fear or anxiety surfaces, instead of being swept away by these emotions, we pause and examine them. What are the underlying beliefs fueling these feelings? Often we find that our fears are rooted in perceptions and judgments about events, not the events themselves. This self-awareness allows for a shift in perspective. By recognizing that fear and anxiety are products of our thoughts, we gain the power to question and change those thoughts. This is where the Stoic practice of reframing comes in, viewing the same situation through a different lens, one that minimizes irrational fears and focuses on rational responses. Awareness leads to understanding what is within our control and what isn't. Stoicism teaches that while we can't control external events, we can control our reactions to them. Embracing this principle reduces anxiety, as we learn to focus our energy on our actions and attitudes, not on attempting to control the uncontrollable. Cultivating awareness is the first step in overcoming fear and anxiety the Stoic way. Practice 2, face your fears. This pivotal Stoic strategy in overcoming fear and anxiety. Seneca's words, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality," are a testament to this approach. It's about confronting fears, not avoiding them, and in doing so, diminishing their power over us. The Stoic practice of premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils, is particularly relevant here. It involves visualizing the worst-case scenario in detail. This exercise isn't meant to induce panic, but to diminish the unknown elements that often feed fear. By familiarizing ourselves with these fears, they become less daunting, more manageable. It's crucial to start small. Tackle fears in incremental steps. This could mean exposing yourself gradually to the source of your anxiety, building resilience and confidence with each step. As you face these fears, remind yourself of your ability to cope and adapt, reinforcing your inner strength. Use rationality as your shield. Question the validity of your fears. Are they based on facts or unfounded assumptions? Stoicism teaches us to differentiate between rational concerns and irrational fears. By doing so, you can focus on actionable issues and let go of baseless worries. This approach not only alleviates immediate fear, but also builds a foundation of courage and resilience for the future. Dear listeners, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give this video a like. Practice number 3, rational reflection, a powerful Stoic tool. Rational reflection involves analytical questioning, objective judgment, recognition of impermanence, and focusing on the controllable. Marcus Aurelius, a staunch advocate of this approach, once said, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." This encapsulates the essence of using rational reflection to disarm fear. The process begins by dissecting fear with logic and reason. When anxiety strikes, pause and ask yourself, what is the root cause of this fear? Is it based on fact or an assumption? This analytical questioning helps to differentiate between realistic concerns and unfounded fears. Next, practice the Stoic concept of objective judgment. View the situation from a detached, third-person perspective. This detachment provides clarity. Free from the cloud of emotional bias, it allows for a balanced assessment, reducing the intensity of fear and anxiety. Rational reflection involves contemplating the impermanence of our fears. Remember, most anxieties are transient, their impact fleeting. Acknowledging this ephemerality diminishes the overwhelming grip of fear, fostering a sense of calm and resilience. In practicing rational reflection, it's also essential to focus on what is within your control. Stoicism teaches that our control lies in our thoughts and actions, not external events. By centering on what you can influence, you reclaim power from fear, steering your life with reason and purpose. Fourth practice, focusing on personal virtues. This practice encourages you to grow and strengthen your character, empowering you to face life's challenges with resilience and poise. This approach aligns with Marcus Aurelius's philosophy: waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one. This means directing your energy towards cultivating virtues like courage, wisdom, and self-discipline, rather than being consumed by worry. The first step is to identify the virtues that are most relevant to your fears. If you're anxious about facing new challenges, focus on courage. If uncertainty is the source of your anxiety, cultivate wisdom. By concentrating on these virtues, you shift your attention from the fear itself to the development of your character. Practicing these virtues in small daily actions reinforces their prescience in your life. For example, demonstrating courage can start with facing a minor fear, gradually building up to more significant challenges. This practice instills a sense of confidence and control, reducing the power of fear and anxiety over time. Furthermore, focusing on virtues helps in redefining your perception of fear and anxiety. Instead of viewing them as obstacles, see them as opportunities to practice and strengthen your virtues. This shift in perspective transforms your approach to fear, turning it into a catalyst for personal growth. Practice 5. Mindful meditation. Mindful meditation, though not traditionally a part of ancient Stoicism, aligns seamlessly with its principles, offering a potent tool for overcoming fear and anxiety. It enhances self-awareness, fosters mental clarity, and builds emotional resilience, enabling us to face life's uncertainties with a calm and balanced mind. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This underscores the role of mindfulness in managing our inner world. The practice of mindful meditation involves observing thoughts and feelings without judgment, allowing a deeper understanding of the root causes of fear and anxiety. It's about being present in the moment, not lost in past regrets or future worries. This presence of mind provides clarity, enabling us to see our fears for what they truly are, often mere shadows of reality. Incorporating Stoic reflections into mindfulness sessions enriches this practice. Contemplating Stoic teachings during meditation strengthens mental fortitude. It's a moment to reflect on the impermanence of fear, the importance of focusing on what's within our control, and the power of our perceptions. Additionally, regular mindful meditation fosters a sense of calm and equanimity. This mental state is crucial for facing fear and anxiety with rationality and poise, as advocated by Stoicism. It helps in detaching from the immediate emotional responses, allowing for a more measured and reasoned approach to challenges. 6. Negative visualization is a Stoic strategy that involves mentally preparing for the worst while appreciating the present. It strengthens emotional resilience, reduces fear of the unknown, and puts our anxieties in a more manageable perspective. It involves the deliberate visualization of worst-case scenarios, not to foster fear, but to diminish its grip on us. As Seneca advised, begin at once to live and count each separate day as a separate life. This approach helps in appreciating the present and reducing anxiety about the future. The practice starts with imagining the loss of what you value or encountering situations you fear. The key is not to dwell on suffering, but to acknowledge that these events can occur. This recognition fosters a greater appreciation for what you have now, cultivating a mindset of gratitude and resilience. Negative visualization also prepares you mentally for potential adversities. By contemplating difficult situations in advance, you reduce the shock and disorientation if they do occur. It's a mental rehearsal for adversity, equipping you with emotional resilience. Often our fears are exaggerated. By confronting them through negative visualization, we often realize that even the worst outcomes are survivable, and that we possess the strength to endure more than we might think. Number 7, control your fears. A central theme in Stoicism is about harnessing inner strength to confront anxieties head-on. Epictetus, emphasizing this control, stated, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This encapsulates the Stoic belief that power lies in our response, not in external circumstances. Controlling your fears and anxiety through Stoicism is a balance of understanding, exposure, and courage. It's about recognizing the source of your fears, gradually facing them, and choosing to act with courage, thereby transforming fear from a paralyzing obstacle into a catalyst for growth and empowerment. To control fear, start by dissecting its source. What triggers this fear? Is it a rational concern or an unfounded anxiety? This introspection helps in differentiating between legitimate worries and unnecessary fears, focusing your energy where it's most needed. Once you identify the root of your fear, practice facing it in small, manageable steps. This gradual exposure diminishes the fear's intensity over time. It's akin to building a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. Here, the exercise is facing your fears, building resilience and confidence with each encounter. Simultaneously, cultivate the Stoic virtue of courage. Courage in Stoicism isn't the absence of fear, but the decision to act despite it. Remind yourself that fear is a natural emotion, but not one that should dictate your actions. Courage is a choice, made in the small, everyday decisions that confront and transcend fear. Practice number 8, community engagement. Community engagement, while not a traditional Stoic practice, aligns well with Stoic principles in overcoming fear and anxiety. As Marcus Aurelius stated, "What is good for the hive is good for the bee." This highlights the importance of community and personal well-being. Engaging with a supportive community offers a sense of belonging and perspective. When you share your fears and anxieties with others, you often find that you are not alone in your struggles. This realization can be incredibly comforting and can diminish the intensity of your fears. Helping others in your community can shift your focus away from your own fears and anxieties. Acts of service and kindness lead to a sense of fulfillment and purpose, which are powerful antidotes to fear and anxiety. In giving to others, we often find strength and resilience within ourselves. Community engagement also provides a platform for mutual learning and growth. Engaging in discussions, sharing experiences, and listening to how others cope with fear and anxiety can offer new insights and strategies for your own journey. Community engagement, in alignment with Stoic principles, offers support, a sense of purpose, and opportunities for growth. It helps in mitigating personal fears and anxieties by fostering a sense of connection, belonging, and shared learning. Thank you for watching, friends. Don't forget to like and be sure to subscribe. May the Force be with us.